So I want to just quickly jump on here and talk to y'all about how far I've come in my healthy eating journey in the last 3 years now. Yeah, it's been like 3 years since 2020 when I first started all of this that is here on YouTube right now. I had like the craziest thing happen to me last night, and it just really inspired me to jump on here and share with you. If you are kind of just starting your weight loss journey and you're like, I don't really like healthy food, I don't really like a lot of healthy foods or veggies or whatever, I totally get it. Was in the same boat for so long and it was so annoying. And I had this transformation take place over, series of, the last 3 years, over a series of events and different things I've tried and things I've realized don't really work. We won't get into all that right now. But anyways, my mindset has been shifting for weight loss for about a year now. Like, long story short, we won't get into all that in this video, but just loving the change and transformation in my body. So I had a friend recently give me like 4, or probably more than that. I think I gave away some. She gave me like 8, I think, heads of purple cabbage. And I don't typically buy purple cabbage like when I go to the store. I usually buy like the already chopped up stuff because I love the egg roll in a bowl dish that I've shared here on this channel before. It is super healthy and just yummy. So I just buy like what's called coleslaw mix. So it's like the cabbage all together. But I don't typically like buy heads of cabbage, although I have in the past, but they're typically the green ones. So anyways, I had her give me a bunch of purple cabbage heads. And so I'm like, what am I going to do with this? So I was just kind of thinking about it, and I started cutting them up last night so that I could properly like store them in my refrigerator so they didn't go bad, and make sure that I was going to find something to do with them in the process, which I have done today. I'm so proud of myself, but I didn't want it to go to waste. And like, we have a garden and stuff normally in the summertime, so we have a lot of fresh fruits and veggies. I mean, not fruits, sorry, veggies from our garden coming into our home like during that season. So I just don't like to let things go to waste. I like to try to find either people to give it to or things to do with it. So as I was cutting the cabbage up, I was just kind of like thinking, and all of a sudden I was like, I just started eating it. Like, not even think about it. I was like, this looks really good. And I started eating it. And the minute it hit my mouth, I realized I absolutely love this. This is so good. And I just got overwhelmed with gratitude to the Lord. Like, thank you, God, for food that you've provided for us from the earth. It just overwhelmed me with gratitude, and I do not know why. But then I got to think about it. Well, I do now. I didn't know why. I kind of got to thinking about it, and I was like, God, you've given us so many amazing things from the earth to eat and to provide nutrients for our bodies. And our bodies should crave those things and enjoy those things. But what I had done to myself for all my life, I'm 40, like, so for the last, until 3 years ago, what I had done to myself was just eating junk, processed stuff or whatever. And I conditioned my body and my taste buds and all the things to enjoy food that is not healthy for me, what I call loving food that doesn't love you back. I loved a lot of food that was abusing my body. And so I also didn't crave healthy foods. I craved things that left me feeling yucky, but I wanted them anyway, right? So like, I had trained my body to be a certain way, but over the last few years, I've retrained myself. It's been a slow go, okay? Slow go. But I've retrained myself to start to enjoy foods that are healthy, that are nutritious, and that are different. Like, I just started branching out, and I share a lot about that even here on the channel, about different veggies that I've enjoyed, now that I didn't at one point. I think at one point in my life, the only veggie I really enjoyed was like corn, and corn isn't even a good one, like, at all. I hardly even eat corn now because I'm like, ugh, it's not good for you. So in some recipes, I'll put it in there, but I don't just like eat it like I used to. It's like, yeah, I eat vegetables. I eat corn all the time. No, that's not me anymore. But it was at one point, in my life. Or if I had a salad, it was like drenched in dressing, salad dressing, ranch, or whatever else I was going to put in it. And I didn't like really truly savor and enjoy healthy food. Okay. So now I do. And when I was eating that cabbage and I was so thankful, I just had this epiphany. I was like, whoa, girl, look how far you've come. Whoa, look how far you've come. you're enjoying what you have. You're craving good, healthy foods. That's why it was so easy for me to just pick it up and eat it. Because at one point I wouldn't have eaten purple cabbage. I didn't think I even liked purple cabbage. I actually had the mindset and agreed with the statement that I don't like purple cabbage, but I didn't even know if I did or didn't. I just assumed I didn't, and I believed it and agreed with it, and therefore it was my truth, right? So anyways, I loved to see the transition in my body go from like not craving the healthy things or not desiring to eat them, and then when I did eat them, I didn't really like them, to going from that to who I am now, this person that really does enjoy healthy food, craves it, looks for it, and wants, like my body's actually wanting that. Like when I go to a restaurant now, I look for healthy options, not because I'm trying to lose weight or any other reason. It's just because I enjoy feeling good. I enjoy fueling my body with things that nourish me now, where I didn't before. I did not even see that. I would look for the junkiest stuff on the menu because I'd be like, I'm going to eat whatever because I'm eating out. And it was that mindset, like I have to eat it now. I can't get it again. I better eat what I want because it's what I want. That's all mindset shifts. Like that's what I work on with myself, and I work with other women to help them with the same things, weight loss mindset resets and things like that, shifts and all that. But anyways, I just love seeing it in my own body because it encouraged me. So I thought this would be encouraging to you today too. If you're like, I don't know if I can ever get there, Kathryn, it seems like such a slow process. It is. But once you start fueling your body with the things that your body needs and is craving and is asking for, and you actually slow down long enough to listen, to pay attention at least to how your body feels when you eat this versus that, you'll start to crave the things that make you feel good even more too. So it's kind of like looking at food now for me is looking at food like, do I want to be in a healthy relationship with this food or an unhealthy relationship with this food? The same way I am with people. So I've been in really bad relationships with people where they hurt me and they did really bad things, abusive, all the things. I've been in bad relationships, but I still loved that person, those people, whoever they were, and I still continued to try and make it work. And I went back and over until I was like, no, this doesn't feel okay anymore. Like this is not good for me. So I don't like how this makes me feel. So I started craving relationship with people that made me feel good about who I was and like built me up and encouraged me and all the things. And I started to crave the feeling of good, healthy relationships over the non-healthy relationships with people. And so it started, that kind of same process started with food. It is a process. It's definitely not something that happened overnight. It is still something that there are times when I'm like, maybe I'm on my cycle for the month or whatever, and I'm like having to force those cravings for things that I know don't make me feel good away from me. Like, hey, I'm not going to eat that. That's not good for you, girl. Do not go there. There are times I still have to do that, and that's totally fine. Or I find healthier alternatives to the things that maybe I would have went to before. Okay. So, anyways, I just wanted to jump on here and encourage you with that. And if you're struggling, if you need help with anything that has to do with like really losing weight, keeping it off, and figuring out how to do it in a way that's sustainable, that lasts, hey, I'm your girl. I would love for you to reach out to me. Click the link in the description below so you can register for the next Weight Loss Mindset Reset Challenge that's going to be happening in May. So it's kind of a ways out, but you can still register right now. Get on the list, and I'll send you information when we get closer to it. So I would love for you to do that, or just get on my calendar, book a call with me and say like, hey, Kathryn, I'm ready for help. Can you help me? And everything I do is approached from a biblical wellness perspective. So you're going to start to learn to actually treat your body like the temple of the Holy Spirit without all this craziness about dieting and like what diet I should be on and how does that diet work and how do I count macros and should I be on carb-free keto? Should I be doing Term Healthy Mama? Should I be doing all these things? Like, no, how about just stop dieting and start actually like living your life in a healthy way and changing your mindset about so many things that have to do with health and also yourself on the inside. So you can definitely lose weight and keep it off. I work with clients that are successful doing it this way, doing it God's way all the time. You can like trash the diets, okay? Trash them. Now, like, hear me out here too when I say that. There are certain really great aspects of certain ways of eating, obviously, that is good, but I don't call any of them diets. I don't say like, you have to be on a diet, you can't eat this, only eat that, move a certain amount of time, blah, blah, blah. And like, just a little tip, a little free tip before we end this video right now, is that seriously, exercise is not the answer to weight loss. It is a part of weight loss and it's fine. But I think 20% of your weight loss journey is actually even about movement or healthy movement, exercise, whatever that is. And so it's actually not like the biggest deal. And no amount of exercise can, like, you can't out exercise a bad like diet. And when I say diet, I'm just talking about what you eat. So you can't out exercise eating junk. Okay, that's what I mean, like real straight up junk. And if you want to start learning to crave good, healthy foods for your body, I can teach you how to do that in a really simple way that doesn't kick your butt, that doesn't make you feel like I can't ever have what I love again. Like, no, that's just not the thing. So I would love to help you with that. And then, yeah, that's all I was going to say. So anyways, if you guys want to, definitely reach out to me, do that in the description, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and please give this video a quick thumbs up and let me know in the comments, what's your favorite veggie and what's a veggie that you're like, oh, I want to try it, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear it. Well, anyways, until next time, you guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.